Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, 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 hello,
Hi.
hello. Hi, Crow. Hi, Coder. Hi, Poyo. Hi, Angel. Hi, Destiny. Hi, Shadow. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. I'm so happy to see everybody. It's been so long. Hello. She's feral. I'm not feral. I'm happy to see everybody. I'm just happy to see. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the hype train! Mara, thank you so much for the 9 months. Shadow, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 4 months. Oh, Mara, thank you so much for the prime for 9 months. Shadow said that. And I thought I saw oh, Natsu, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 3 months. And Crow, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 3 months. Hi everybody. Oh no. Is it jank? Is is there a problem? Did I mess up? Hi Natsu. Welcome back, Fop. Hello. Hi. I'm just happy to see unsync. Don't worry, I'll fix. Okay, good, good. Because my experience at this house has been nothing but jank. I'll be honest. I've had just the worst time trying to find everything in this house with everything packed, and I'm missing things, which I will get to. Um, Oh, the albino tailgater in CSX Street 3487. Hello, how are you doing? I am alive. I exist. Oh, did the hip pass not work? Hang on. Did the hip pass not work? Oh, it's not connected. Hang on. I'm fixing it. Is it fixed? Okay, it's fixed. Um, can I refund that? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna refund it. I'm just gonna trigger it myself. I was gonna trigger it myself, I think. Because I don't think I can refund it. Oh, I can't do another 15 seconds. God damn it. Hello. Hi, Spider. Hi. Am I the Fought Bastard now? You've been using it very often. I don't know if that's gonna. Is that like a new thing for me? Am I the Fought Master? I guess I am the Fought Master in my own way. Oh, it's not work. There we go. I missed you. I missed everybody. I've missed y'all for so freaking long. Oh my god. I'm just happy to see everybody. The Fop alert. I'm Fop. I'm here. Oh my gosh. I have so much to talk about. I mean, I've been gone for like almost a year. That's not true. I've been in Lost for like a month. Oh my gosh. Fop Master sounds dirty. Don't. It's not dirty unless you think it's dirty. Okay? Hang on. I need to. Ugh. Part of the thing that I'm going to talk about today is it's so hot in here. It is so hot. I don't know what Intel put in those CPUs, but I am sweating. uh tis the title. I just come up with weird titles or nicknames. I feel like Flopmaster is cool instead of Spider, the worst captain. What? You can make Grillmaster dirty? Can you though? Oh, oh, wait, hang on. I need to make sure. Hang on. Who sent this to me? Um, okay, I don't know who sent me the sparkling ices. Okay, I don't know who sent me the sparkling ice drinks, but whoever did, thank you. I'm actually drinking them right now. I got them not last night, 2 days ago. I got them a while ago, and I've been drinking them ever since. So thank you so much for those. She'll find a way, and it scares me. I can't find a way to make Grillmaster dirty. I can make other things dirty too. Oh my gosh. I need to tell y'all my adventures I've had because I've had such an adventure. God fucking damn it. Um, but um, oh, to get to advent calendar, I'm still waiting for it to clear right now. So if you don't know, um, Crow really wanted to buy me an advent calendar, and so we did a little bit of research, found one that we really liked, and I put it on my throne. But apparently, there's some like weird conjiggery of like it has to pay out, and so when I saw that it was a payout, I was like, okay, there's a button to just withdraw the payment, so I clicked it, and then I realized I don't know how to get the money. I don't know how to get it. Luckily, there was like an email thing and I filled out, but it's been taking a few days. So it's going to be a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Crow, get me the Malort advent calendar. You trust me with 25. No. Crow, I'm telling you right now, as your boss, do not buy my wife her Malort advent calendar. Please, for the love of God. Oh, Shadow with the 10 stream streak. Thank you. And also thank you so much for the level 1 hype train. I appreciate it so so much. But yeah, it has been a long time. I am so sorry about how long it like I was supposed to have one more stream before I left and I just really didn't have the opportunity to really Fop, I don't think you witnessed a fully liquored up angle. I mean, you drank a lot during Edgy Expo. You might not have gotten like full scent, but you were close. um uh didn't have the spoons, true. Yeah, I wasn't even half hour. This wasn't even my final form. But yeah, so I had to, if you don't understand why I took a month break, I was sadly having to move back to my parents' place. And I had to move with a lot of things that I wish I could bring with me, I couldn't bring with me, but I am safe now in my parents' house. I'm trying to settle in. It's a bit cramped. I might have moved a few more things than I probably should have, but it is what it is. Um, but let me just say I've had such a fun time hanging out with Angel. We that weekend, or I guess the next weekend afterwards, Angel and I went to Victoria in Canada together. It was such a lovely time. Um a lot of shenanigans happened. Basically, soon. Okay, so for clarification, I've never crossed the border ever. The closest I ever got was when I was on a boating trip. I I crossed the border for like a brief second because it was like close enough to the British Islands. Because it was the U.S. Virgin Islands that I was at, and I was sailing around St. John, and we kind of crossed the U.S. Virgin Islands border into the British Virgin Islands, so technically I've crossed the border, but I never gone through like customs or anything like that. So it was my first time going over, and what ended up happening as soon as I got there is they asked for my ID, gave them my ID. They asked why I was being there. I answered all their questions. It seemed fine, and then they asked me to go to the side for a second, and they started questioning me so much more intensely, asking questions about my partner, asking questions about my partner's other partners, um about like why my partner's even in Canada. I was like, oh my god, did I accidentally like start an investigation against my own partner? I was horrified. And then they came back and they said, nope, you're gonna go. You didn't have to freak me out. You didn't have to freak me out like that. Did I tell you you're one of my favorite streamers? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's actually really nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you, Albino Tailgater and CSX Train. Mostly blame the US. It wasn't even US. Like, in fairness, US Customs was so much more faster. This was literally just Canadian Customs. What was the questions? I think they were just trying to get an idea of why I was there. Because it was like I'm there for like a day and then coming back. It seemed a little bit suspicious. Also, it was my first time crossing the border, so I probably don't have enough of a history to be like, oh, this is why I'm here and whatnot. But other than that, it's fine. They're causing problems with Canada, so we're all on edge. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hi, Nikito. Hi, Soleil. So glad to see you're streaming again. I know. I'm finally back home. I technically had this setup ready like a week ago, but I kind of just wanted to make sure that everything was all hunky dory before I finally just said fuck it. And in fairness, I did not have everything ready. Whoa. I didn't have everything ready. I was still trying to plug in, set up all my audio and stuff last night. But everything is ready. Everything is working fine, hopefully. I made sure all of my audio is balanced and everything. It should sound exactly how I hear it on my end. We're glad to have you back. That was really sweet. I was honestly kind of scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Um and yeah, I just there was a part of me that, and it's something that I talked with Firefox quite often about, which is I didn't know how thank you for the head pats. I wasn't sure how people would react to me going on hiatus, like at all. I didn't know how that experience worked. I didn't know what to expect from it. So I was just if anything, I was just more than horrified that something bad was going to happen because of it. I am glad to see that's not the case. I'm glad to see that everyone's still here. There's way more people here than I expected there to be, but either way, I'm still grateful that everyone's still here and that my worries are much or more than quelled. I'm just happy to see everyone here. I love all my little fops. I love you all so much. Well deserved break for the fop. I'll be honest, I don't even feel like I had much of a break because like yeah, I did take the whole month off. Um but it was more than I was still working a lot. I was still trying to edit. Obviously, I took a break on editing for a bit. Um but I genuinely just felt more stressed than anything because I wasn't doing any more streaming, so I didn't really know what to do for the whole month. So I just ended up working more. And then when it came to the whole move and everything, I was, I think the move was probably one of the more anxious times of my life because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was really relying on my parents, which who I love so much. They are in the exact same situation that I'm in, where both my dad and I don't have a job, and we're pretty much the well, in my case, I'm the only, but my dad is like the major money giver, I guess you could say, for our family, and so they had to sacrifice a lot just to make sure that I was taken care of and everything. Like they sacrificed quite a bit of money to make sure that I could bring as much as I could back home so that way I can still do the streaming and everything like that. Sure, breadwinner. He works corporate. My mom also technically works corporate, but she doesn't make as much money as my dad does. Um and I just I want to give back to them as much as I can because they really do deserve it for because I could have my this could have gone so much worse. I could have not even been I might not have even been home. I might be living on the streets. I'm sure my friends wouldn't make that happen, but that could have been a possibility. So just to see so many people wanting to help me make sure that I'm safe, make sure I can keep doing this stupid hello. just to make sure that I can keep doing this makes me grateful. I made a tweet about it on Thanksgiving where I said I think this past 6 months, as much as there's been so many people, and I don't want to dishearten anybody who has helped me so far, it has been probably one of the more loneliest times of my life. So to see so many people wanting to help me, I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful, and I appreciate you all. Seeing the Discord, oh my god, just seeing the Discord being so like buzzy for the past month has made me so happy. I I love seeing all of you talking with one another. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Don't you remember me? I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are, Albino Tailgater and CSX Train. Also, hi, Nikolai. I'm just happy to see everyone here. And I'm happy I can keep streaming to all you silly fops. Actually, I have something fun to show you because I don't have a Christmas model ready for y'all, unfortunately. But I think you'll be happy to see something Christmassy that I'll post tomorrow. If I can find it. Can I find it? There it is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, actually, I need to get the person's name up so that I have it ready. um, During my break, I wanted to get at least a single commission, for Christmas, and here it is. I love this. So this was done by Honey Bun on VGen. Let me see if I can get their link sent in in both Twitch chat and YouTube chat. There it is. This was one of my absolute favorite commissions to be done. I love it so much. And look at the little fob. Look at the little baby. Look at that. Like I don't get enough commissions done with the fops, so it makes me happy to see it in general. Why is it I just want to move it up. God, you suck. There it is. I just love the little fop. And oh my god, so they didn't get the arms and the legs immediately. And so I messaged them like, hey, are you able to like work on the prosthetics? Came back literally an hour later being like done. And so you have the arms and the legs too. God, I love this art so much. So I'll either post it after stream or most likely tomorrow morning. But I hope you can enjoy a little bit of art from me for Christmas. But yeah, so back to the Victoria trip because I feel like honestly I'm moving to Canada. I'm moving to Canada as soon as I possibly can. That was so much fun. Appreciate the arts, abso-freaking-lutely. Thank you so much, Honey Bun or Han. It's such good art. I love it, I love it, I love it. I gotta go to work, plus network is kicking me off. I have a good stream. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Psydog. I'm so happy to see you here too. Zoroa color scheme, pretty much. But it's no, you know what? It's not Zoroa color scheme. It's Fop color scheme. It's really nice here. I can't blame anyone for wanting to move here. Look, I get it. It was cold, but it was the best kind of cold. It was I want this to be cold. I want to exist in the freezing cold. But so once I got through customs and I was able to finally walk into Canada, I found Allie and everything, and just okay. I'm a sucker for agriculture, architecture. I am a sucker for architecture that just love it. It's just so, I don't want to say vintage or retro, but it's well kept. You know, like you can tell the age on the building, but you can tell that it's really kept together and everything like that. I I love how like all of the old buildings and everything just repurposed and not just like torn down for modern looking buildings. It looks so good. It reminds me of my grandparents' hometown, where it's just a bunch of old buildings that are still being used today. I love it. I love it. Um and I think we like walked around for a bit. I think we found a place to eat. We found a restroom first actually, and then we walked around just to see what's around until we found a place to eat. I think we mainly ate at brunch places. I wish I had photos of like where we ate. I have a photo of where we ate the next morning, but the first brunch place we went to, they had um they had what's it called? Poutine. I finally had poutine for the first time. And honestly, it was as good as I thought it was gonna be. I love it. We have so much of that here. I adore when they don't replace historical buildings with modern ones. Exactly. Like, there's some modern buildings that I really like the design of, but when it comes to just like a vibe of a city, Victoria really has that like repurposed vibe. Good thing it's not a McDonald's poutine. I didn't even know McDonald's had. Does McDonald's have poutine? Wait, is there McDonald's poutine? You know what I mean? I just use it for his body, yeah, yeah. Ew, it looks like barbecue sauce. Uh, I'd be interested in trying it just to see how bad it is. And they do a melody based her entire opinion of poutine on it. Ooh. Like, okay. I don't know if it's just me and how I feel about cheese curds. I think the only thing that I had an issue with was the cheese curds, but for the rest of it, it was great. Like the fries that they had at that brunch place was so good. The gravy tasted amazing, and it might just be my opinion on like cheese curds and stuff. But I think oddly, I had my impression was more based off of if you had like chili fries or like the chili tater tots at Sonic, where it's sort of like melted cheese, and so it's more like cohesive texture wise instead of having different texture of the cheese curds. I don't know. I'm not comparing it to that. I want to make that clear. I am not comparing poutine to chili tater tots. I'm not comparing it to that. I am just stating an idea that or like a perspective that I had going into it. I still love it. It was so good. Oh, that's not me. Coming to terms with the fact that your Osha can have bad opinions and all. Uh, sometimes. Sometimes. Do I have bad opinions, chat? Do I have bad opinions? Do I have some hot takes? Maybe. I have some hot takes. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Because we're not perfect people. No, I know. No, I know. I know what she's talking about. Don't worry. I don't know what poutine is. So poutine is like you take your fries, you toss in some cheese curds, and then you just douse it in gravy. The goat of junk food, basically. it's like it's like autism dinner. You know, if you know, you know. I think it's autism dinner, ADHD dinner. I don't remember exactly. One of those two. Okay, so theory. What's your theory? What's your theory? What else do we do? Okay, she might just hate gravy. I mean, I think, okay, honestly, I think people can either make or break gravy. Yeah, because when I looked at the McDonald's poutine, it looked like barbecue sauce. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. Not gonna lie, I want to try the cream gravy. Maybe. Honestly, I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. I'm sorry, I'm sorry if you don't like gravy. You're a fucking jackass. That's mean. Dolly, that's mean. Oh my god. But 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 so we had poutine. I think I had, what did I have? Dolly, do you remember what I had for for brunch on that first day? I know it. Oh, I got a burger. I got a fish burger. I got a fish burger. I got a fish burger. Because it really was like, late in the day. It wasn't really like breakfast time. So, but we got brunch there. It was a very lovely place. The waiter was super nice with us. Um and I think we walked back to our car so that we could go and visit the Victoria Museum, and we learned so much about punk music culture in the BC area. I think it was just the BC area, right? Or just in Victoria. I don't remember exactly. But apparently there's a big punk scene in BC, and it was so exciting to learn about all of it. I got to see Laura Jane Grace's jersey. Yeah. There was just so much fun. Oh, I don't even think it was just punk music. I think it was just sort of activism through music, because there was like there was not John Coltrane. I'm trying to think of the jazz musician that I saw there. Uh Not John Coltrane. I don't remember exactly, but there was just, yeah, it was just music and revolution in general. Mm-hmm. 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 Exactly. And there were other exhibits. A lot of the nature ones I was really excited about. Like there was one part of the museum where there was just this giant uh minute not Minotaur. No, not Minotaur. Uh Not Minotaur, not Megalodon. What am I thinking of? There's an M. Big elephant, like big furry elephant guy that died in the ice age. What am I thinking of? Uh Mammoth. Thank you. Mammoth. Mammoth. Thank you. There was a big mammoth that was, I feel like designed very well. It was very, I don't know if it's easy to say realistic or anything like that, but it was definitely like really good looking. Thank you for making amazing streams, and I love your streams too. Thank you so much, Albino Tailgater. Let me get back to stream and I'll weigh in. Get back to stream and I'll weigh in, but ads have me killed. Ooh. Um, yeah, there was a lot of fun exhibits there. As soon as we were done with the exhibits, we went to grab our hotel. Oh my god. Okay. And this is the part where I get to the part where I was frustrated. So, I don't like cities all the time. And there's one reason why I hate the city in this specific instance, which is yes, you absolutely can, albino. Um it's the lack of parking. And so, since I'm not there anymore, I can say this. So we stayed at the DoubleTree Hilton, like the only like DoubleTree in existence in Victoria. Um and we found out once we got there that there was valley parking, and there was only valley parking. And we were trying to find a spot to park. We couldn't find anything. So I asked Dolly to park nearby so they could go into the hotel and ask like, "Hey, do you have any idea of like where we can park anywhere?" And not even the lady there knew where there was to park. And the spot where she gave us, it was like 30 to 50 minutes away from the hotel, by foot. And so we decided to still check it out anyways, because if it was like the only place, you might as well just try it. um wasn't worth it. So I found some money left, some money left in my account to go and pay for the valet parking, because it was only one night and it was like $35. It wasn't that. Ziggy Fish cookies, they did, and it was so good. And I will also talk about my cookie experience when I got back in Texas, because there's a reason why I didn't post any photos. But they did. They did. Um, and so once we got there, once we got into our hotel, we were able to just relax for a bit, get comfy. I think I ended up taking a very long nap. Um, I took a very long nap, and when we woke up, we were like, "Hey, let's go get dinner at a ramen place that was like super nearby." I thought the ramen place we wanted to go to, I thought was really far away. And when Dolly, I was like, "Hey, let's just walk there." I'm like, "Huh? I don't want to walk that far," especially not in the. I think I was wearing my Doc Martens. Thought they were easy to walk in. Apparently not. But apparently it's super close by, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Um, yeah, walkable, very walkable city. Pro for Victoria, very walkable. I love that. And the ramen place was so good. The ramen place was so good. I think I ended up getting a pork miso, and it was just amazing. I wish I didn't eat the bamboo shoots, but I definitely ate up all those eggs immediately. I love eggs and ramen. I love it so much. And I got thick noodles too. Um, but yeah, so that was my first day in Victoria, and um, we had a I we had a very nice night. Oh, do I like spicy food? I would say that my tolerance needs work, but I don't dislike it. I think spicy foods are really good. I need to work on my tolerance a bit more. Most walkable city I've been to in a while was downtown Milwaukee. I don't think I've been to Milwaukee. I haven't been to Milwaukee. Okay. I think one of the things that I liked about deciding to live in Victoria was just the ability to kind of expand my knowledge of different areas of the US, because I've only been like in a straight line up and down, so like from Texas to North Dakota, and I've been to trying to think and I've been to Arkansas and the Virgin Islands. And technically Florida, but I was in the airport, so it doesn't count. Um, but me going to Seattle let me explore way more cities, realize how long it takes to get east compared to west. um, because like going west, like I can get to New York City in like a day. Getting to Seattle, 3 days. It's really long. But I think I really liked the amount of exploring and traveling I was able to do. But anyways, um, we had a very nice night in the Hilton. Um, sorry, I meant east. Sorry, my brain's not working properly. Hi, Satata. Hello. Um, but uh, so we had a nice night at the DoubleTree. We woke up, got our stuff packed and ready. Um, and Angel, can I talk about what happened when we left the hotel? Can I talk about what happened once we left the hotel? I mean, the long and short. Okay, so basically, as soon as we were ready to leave, I mean, it took a while, but we left around like 11, and we got in the car. We got the car back from the valet, um, and Angel was trying to back out because she had to like get some more room to get out of the parking area, because it's a very small parking area, and Angel might have backed into like a concrete post. And in fairness, that concrete post was very strong, very rigid. There was like no cracks on the concrete post at all. Like we kind of just bumped it, and there was a scuff on the car. Like if anything, like I mean, it was our fault for us backing into it, so I guess it's not like their fault for like hitting it, so we would have fixed it regardless. But it was just sort of like a, oh shit, that happened. But like there was no damage to any one of us, so we kind of just moved on with it. Um, and so, but anyway, so that happened, and we will come back to that later. And we actually just had a fun day, taking photos and going to breakfast places. So we went to another brunch place. We got waffle. We got like I got chicken and waffles. I think, yeah, chicken and waffles. And I think Dolly just got a coffee because she didn't really have a hunger that day, which is fine. In fact, I think I took a picture of it. I have it somewhere. Oh, I can't get to it because it's on my phone. Okay, I can't get to the photo right now, but I took a picture of the chicken and waffles. It was really good. Um, so, and so we took a lot of photos. Photos are really fun. I actually have those photos somewhere. If I can try to nab them. Let's see here. I think I shared them with Gumi, so it's in the V Origins chat. Let's see if I can scroll up and find it, because it's gonna be hella difficult. Oh, it's not in there. What the heck? Oh, it might have been a VC1. Oh, it's gonna take so much more time than looking for it. Shit. I know I shared them recently, so it shouldn't be too far up, I hope. Let's see here. I'll share them in the stream chats. That way y'all can actually look at them. That's on December 5th. I know it's a lot earlier than that. No. Even ah! Ah! Fuck! Get earlier. I might be around here. No, it's not. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay. Stream chat. Stream chat. There it is. Send. There we go. There we go. So now I can pull them up here if I can switch over to the right scene. Ahaha. And if I do this, hopefully, does it work? No. No. Where's Discord? Discord's not on this list, and that's pissing me off. What the heck? Oh my god, okay. Browser and Discord. There we go. There we go. So these are some of the photos that I took on the trip. This was right outside our brunch spot. I usually take a lot of like street photography. So those are those photos. Some really cool people. I actually kind of like this guy's jacket. Kind of want to take just steal it for my own. Feel cozy. We made our way over to. I don't think this was. Okay, I think so. We took these photos. I'll get to these photos later. So we took these photos, and I asked. And so as we were trying to drive over back to the docking area that we were at before, hi Ronnie, hello. Hello, hello, thank you for watching. Hello, thank you for watching. Hello, thank you for watching. Hi. Before we went to the docks, I saw that there was a Tim Hortons, and I really wanted to try it out. We went inside. I think it was like a Biscoff coffee. It was really good, and some of Tim Spitz. God, I love Tim Spitz in my mouth. It's so fucking creamy and good, and but While we were enjoying Tim's bits in our mouth, um, we got a call, and the call was from Starbucks. But actually it was the hotel because they had a Starbucks in the hotel. So it was from the hotel. And they were telling us that telling us about the pillar that got hit. Um and they wanted us to pay for it. And I was like, there really wasn't that much damage, but like, okay, how much is it going to cost? And it was like, I don't remember dollar. It was like in the $1,000 range, right? Or like the multiple hundreds of dollars to pay for it. And we were both just losing our minds over like, how can it cost that much? Like what? And like I didn't know what to tell. I didn't know what to say because it wasn't my car. So I just said like I can provide my partner's information and you can talk to her later about the situation. Um, and that was likely enough. But I don't know what happened. You could probably ask Angel when she goes live next about it. But man, that was great. It was just like I was like, oh, this sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. They probably won't, write home about it. And then just hearing, yeah, it's gonna cost like thousands of dollars to do it. I'm like, and to be fair, it was the tiniest dent. It was the little itty bittiest dent on there, and they were like, yep, $1,000. Yeah, just fuck you. But yeah, but Tim Hortons, lovely place. Love that place so much. But we got to the docks. We started taking a lot of photos. This is I don't it's not the embassy. There's a building next to it that's called the embassy. But this is the capital, like the British Columbia capital. Very gorgeous place. And that's actually my ferry right here, the Clipper. Um this was a photo. Someone had their boat here and there was just a cute little puppy on it. And I love them so much. I wanted to give them head pats, but they were too far away. But look at that little boy. The little doggo. This was a cotton candy machine that was nearby. I really like just the vibrance of it. This took me forever to get the proper lighting I wanted, but God, I love this machine. I'd feel bad for taking the photos of these people because there was one photo where she was actually looking at the camera and I felt really embarrassed. But I just like the aesthetic of the interior. They were just happened to be there. There's that photo, and I don't know what building this is, but I just like the stair steps up to the glass work. So I kind of just like that. And I have way more I haven't finished yet. Especially some that I took of Dolly, which I did send her. But y'all aren't gonna see that. But yeah, and then I had to go back home. I had to go back home that day, and it was really sad. I cried a lot. I cried a lot in Dolly's arms. I felt really bad. Because, like, my whole point, like, if Dolly wasn't there in my life, first off, I probably wouldn't have gotten to Seattle or moved out in the first place or even become a streamer or anything like that. Like, none of those things probably would have happened. But I moved there because I wanted to make sure that Dolly had a place to stay if she couldn't go to Canada. And it kind of just gave us a reason to be near each other so that we could actually hang out more. And it kind of just didn't happen. And I felt really bad. And I'm just I'm glad that we were able to hang out at least once. Even if it was on like not on the happiest of situations. I'm just happy that we were able to hang out once at least. But I kind of wish that we were able to stay there for a bit longer. And I didn't have to move back, and that was like the only time that we were able to hang out, and it was on such a last second thing, so we couldn't have like a long trip there. And that's a fencer for a living, and putting up 2 concrete posts together that hang a reinforced fence material on. So when it costs more than like 120, yeah, exactly. I don't think it was I think it was 1,000 tops, but it was still like hundreds of dollars on like a tiny, like you could fix it in like a day with just like a little bit of spot work with concrete. Like it wasn't that expensive. It was a tiny dent, the tiniest dent. It was just it was kind of just bullshit. I still stand by it being kind of bullshit. um, but yeah, so that was. I'm sorry. I should not be looking at my Discord right now, but I got excited over something. Yeah, it was. I mean, they were gonna go through insurance anyways, so I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised at all, honestly. Like, it's fine. I'm hoping that things kind of worked out there anyways, so not that it's a big deal, but not hopefully not that big of a deal. But yeah, I think once I got back home from the ferry, and by the way, the people that work on the Victoria Ferry, the nicest people I've ever met. They are so sweet. I love them so much. When I had to go into Victoria, I kind of forgot that I was still having a bit of I haven't been on a boat in a long time, so I was starting to get motion sick from it, and they were so kind in giving me like free medicine, and like they gave me ginger suckers, which I've never had before. Lovely things. Not ginger sucker, ginger lozenges. Very, very nice, honestly. I'm kind of surprised at how nice they tasted. um but yeah, like, sweetest staff ever. But I would say coming back home was very bittersweet, and I wish I could have stayed a bit longer. Very much so. Um, and honestly, the week didn't get that much better. I think that was probably the hardest time of my life, having to deal with all of that. I'm just glad that I made it back home safe. Which now we can talk about the trip there, the trip back home to Texas, because that was a thing in of itself. And I don't know how much I'm able to talk about, because part of it is very like I don't know if I can talk about it. I think I need to ask Angel, like, if it's okay to talk about why I was so terrified. Or I might need to talk to Firefox about it. Because I don't want to to vote myself out, I guess you could say. I'm not looking to put a target on my head. But let's just say there was a lot of stress moving back. But in all, it was a very smooth trip, I guess you could say. I'm trying to remember. um it was a very smooth trip, all until I got to El Paso. Because actually, it wasn't even before I got to El Paso. It was as I was about to leave California's state borders. I got a call from the hotel that's in El Paso, um, telling me, "Hey, your card didn't go through properly." Um, and I was like, "Oh, that's probably because they messed up the expiration date. Is it possible, like, I can give you the credit card details, like, right now, that way you can make sure that the place is reserved and everything like that?" And they told me no, I had to come into the hotel to provide the card information, and I was still in California. So I had to drive all the way there, and it was like, I think it was like 6, 7 in the evening, and I got there. I was able to take my card out. I swiped it and declined, which freaked me out. But I just had to put money in there, and luckily I had enough. Oh no, so not this. Don't say 6, 7 in my chat. You bitch. Get it out. Get out the 6, 7. Get it out of here. I don't want it. I don't want the 6, 7. No, coder. Coder's so cursed they got the Roman numerals out. I We do not utter Foptua in this household. We do not. Not. Foptua. Yip on that thing. I hate everything. God damn it. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So I finally got the hotel reserved in El Paso. I got in and I started hearing water rushing. And why are you licking me? No, 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 no. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. Now I'm on the left side. You can't reach me now. Ha. You can't get to me now, huh? Because you can't lick. I can't lick the left. You can't lick the right side of my face, can you? Smelly. You can't lick me now. Nah. Set up Fopcoin. No. Isn't it called Tua? Like Coin Tua or whatever? What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Is it called like? It's not called Hawk Coin. Is it called Hawk Coin? Or is it Tua Coin or Coin Tua? I think Coin Tua sounds funnier. I think we were talking about it's called Dead Rug Pull Coin. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. At the same time, we do have our own fake currency. It's called Boba. So if you watch more of the stream, you get more milk tea to spend on sending me my cringe voice lines. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate. So Soleil, like, oh, thank you so much. So I got hello. Oh my, she's not real, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, actually, I made this so much worse. Oh shit. My phone died. Hang on. Be right back. I have to go find my charger and charge my phone. Oh god. I'm back. I'm back. I fixed it. It's back on now. I can't wait to show you my like actual my actual setup right now because it's very much a mess. I haven't had time to actually like plug in cables and stuff, so it's oh my gosh. Actually, you know what I need to do? Um oh, I wonder if Firefox is watching the stream. I don't know. I don't know if Firefox is watching the stream. I don't think they are. Okay, but either way, I need y'all to okay. I'm gonna turn off my sound or my music, and I need y'all to uh I need y'all to clip me jingling my keys so that and then basically berate Firefox into making it into a sound bite. Are you ready? I need y'all to clip this, please. I'll even turn on my audio. Okay. Ready? Let's do another one. There you go. There you go. Or should we do one where I just go jingle 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 keys 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 keys. I'm confused. Whenever Dolly tries to get my attention, she just jingles keys in my face. I'm like, keys, keys. Thank you, Chopstick. But, okay. So once I got to Firefox, we need this. I don't even know if they're in the chat or not. I have no idea. Oh, if y'all are wanting to include a clips, you can post it in the Soleil Clips channel in Discord. I need to allow links here. I just keep forgetting to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't allow them. I have no idea. But yeah. If you want to submit links, please do so in the Discord. Thank you. But so I got to my hotel, and every now and then I just heard a shh, and then like 5 minutes, and then like 3 minutes later, shh. I was like, that sounds weird. Sounds like it's coming from the bathroom. But I didn't really think too much about it, so I went to sit down. It's late. I already must go. No worries. Have a great day. I hope you have a fun day. Or have a fun time. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, but have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'm on later. We'll see. But I hope you have a good time. I love that because of the ad playing. Twitch will let me close the clip screen. So it just got a looping jingle noise. I love that. Don't let them see me. Sure, there's nothing left to try. I can't feel the light shine on my face. I love this song so much. Oh, you have work. Well, have fun at work. I didn't know. Are you a teacher? I didn't know you were a teacher. Or maybe you're a janitor. I don't know. But have fun. Have fun regardless. Have fun regardless. Yeah. I have some Arcane songs on my like songs. I like it a lot. But once I get to El Paso, I heard like a noise every like few minutes, and I was like, I don't know what that sound is, but I kind of just like left it be. Used the restroom. I flushed the toilet. And then I went to call my mom for a bit, and it wasn't until I was like 5-7 minutes into the call that I listened, and I realized, that toilet sure seems to be flushing for quite a long time. And so I go into the bathroom, I take the lid off of the toilet, and I look to see that it's it's not actually sealing, so it's just constantly flushing water. I had to like hold down the drain port so that it actually like so that the weight of the water helped it seal down. And that was enough to let it like, flush completely, but then it started doing the and I was like, okay, I have to get a different room. I can't deal with that tonight. But I did. Oh my god, ours does that. We have to spam the button. Yeah, it wasn't that it was just stayed open. It was closed. It just wasn't sealing properly. But I got a different room. That one actually sealed. I had a good night. Since it was the last hotel I could actually sleep in, and I had breakfast in the morning at the hotel. It was really nice. And then I got all the way back home and I cried a lot. I gotta go sweat. I gotta go sleep. By the way, you're the best. Thank you so much, Ronnie. I hope to see you tomorrow. Because we are going to have we're gonna play Currency Wars tomorrow. I don't know if I know the 3.8 live stream came out recently. I don't know if I'm going to watch the live stream today because we kind of have a lot of things planned today. But I'm definitely going to, if I don't watch it today, we'll definitely watch it tomorrow. That's the goal. That's the goal. But yeah, so I had a good night. I had breakfast. I got here. I was able to, I had to build my desk at least, but I was at least able to get it in here, get all of my stuff inside, and I finally passed out in here, and I'm finally rested. I am here in Texas now, and let me tell you, it is still too hot. But have a good stream and keep on being the best. Thank you so much, Ronnie. I'll see you next stream. Blah. Thank you so much, Ronnie. But yeah, so it has been a slow process just trying to acclimate, getting some more work done outside of, all of the streaming stuff that I'm working on. Obviously, I opened up commissions today, so that's going to be something that I do on the side, hopefully to help with, paying for streams and things like that. Get Fops a good fan. Yes. Actually, that's a really good idea. Hang on, I'm opening Throne. You're actually making a very valid point. Give me like 5 seconds so I can add a fan. Because it's so hot in here. Like, okay, it's not that I don't have a fan. I have a fan right here. But here's the problem. It's on the lowest setting right now. Can you hear it? Can you hear how much of a noise floor it just added? Do I just take your clothes off? I can't do that anymore. I live with my parents now. I can't just be nude all the time. I can't just do that. Also, I did change the title. Okay, thank God. I was like, wait a second. I just realized I didn't change the title on Twitch. Oops. It's very faint. It's probably faint, but it's not faint for me. It's kind of annoying actually. But I'll keep it on for a bit. If it gets annoying, I can turn it off. 'Cause right now it's like sort of fine, but I am getting kind of sweaty. Ah. But so I got I'm gonna go have a wonderful day. Okay, I know. Thank you so much. You so much. I know. So it's been a slow process trying to get my desk set up, and actually, that's one thing I did do before stream was make sure that I took a picture of my setup so that we all can see what I have to deal with, because it's not the best. Okay. I just did the photo in stream chat. Let me grab it so that I can show it on stream. It's a bit embarrassing. Oh god. Okay. Let me move myself to the left here. And we will grab image source. Move it here. There we go. And then way too big. Way too big. There we go. So this is my setup right now. As you can tell, it's not the best. So I have my two PCs. You can see there's a PC right in the back corner right there. I don't know if you can tell, but like right back there is my gaming PC. And then I have the streaming PC on the right. I have my camera still, which that's one of the things that I'm kind of upset about. I will bring up the cable management. I will bring it up later. One of the things I'm really pissed about is you're probably aware that my camera, my top-down setup has a nice like lighting and stuff. And that was caused by a really nice aperture light. It's an Aperture MC Pro. And I am trying to convince the apartment complex to ship it back to me. Because I might have forgotten that out of everything. And it's so annoying. Because it's one of my favorite little lights. And it's so expensive. It's like $200. And I just forgot about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need it. I can just do, white web page on all three of my monitors and I'm fine. But I would like to have it back. Especially because I might be doing a top-down stream next week. Maybe. I have to talk to Firefox about it, but I want to try to do a top-down stream next week. We'll see. I have to see what I can do. But the camera setup's there. I have all of my G-subs here, and to the right of it, you can see in the corner. To the right of it is my bed. I'm literally sitting in the same bedroom as my bed. This closet on the left has all of my networking gear, which we now have fiber in here. Thank God. And right between the three, so I have a 3-monitor setup now. I love that, by the way. I love having 3 monitors now. It's kind of nice. Which I like calling it the TIE Fighter. Because it's like the center monitor and then you have the 2 verticals. It's a TIE Fighter. But between the middle and the right monitor is actually my tracking phone. Because I don't have enough space. I don't have enough length on this desk to have 2 PCs, 3 monitor, like two PCs, one of them being a fishing PC, and 3 monitors to have enough space between monitors to put my phone for tracking. So it's kind of just hiding behind there. That's why I forgot about charging my phone, because I forgot to plug it in. But this is my setup right now, and yes, the cable management is grotesque. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. I'm at a point where I just don't care anymore. I do not give a shit. I'm tired. I wish I could care more about my cable management, but it's more of a pain in the ass to put it back together than it is to just exist. I know, it's crazy because I'm usually a person that's like cable manage everything, and I'm just like, no, not anymore. I'm a changed woman. I'm a changed pop. Sorry. This is fine. Oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, and it's been kind of, I wouldn't say it's different, but it's been a lot nicer to have my parents around. Be right back. I left my ring downstairs and my hand feels weird. Oh, do you have like the fidget rings? I used to have fidget rings a few years ago, and I love just playing with those. Just cable management only matters if it's something that's going to get swapped out at some point, or if you're liable to pull the cables out accidentally. Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't like to futz with these cables, but at the same time, I have things like my music track where if I turn off my music, I I don't want my music tracks and my Discord to do like a, it's constantly. So it's like that. It's a lot nicer. It works, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'll send a pic in stream chat. Oh, I want to say. I think you sent a pic of a ring earlier. I remember that. But yeah, I have so much to catch up on. I didn't count for this. Oh fuck. I remembered something. Oh shit. I might have to change my schedule. I might have forgotten something. So I know that episode 7 of The Amazing Digital Circus is coming out this week, and I might have forgotten to put it on my schedule. It was supposed to come out, I know it's supposed to come out on the 12th. Yeah, it's supposed to come out on the 12th, and I didn't. I was like, I was supposed to be something happening on the 12th. I feel like I need to keep something on the 12th, and I forgot about it. Completely forgot. So we're either going to react to it next week, or... Oh, it's so cute! I actually really like that ring, Crow. Oh, I did a little moon. I need to have more rings. I left so many clothes behind. I'm so upset. But... but yeah, so we might, if because I talked with Shizuka about it a couple days ago. There's a chance that I might be watching it with her. I don't think she wants to do a stream for it though. If she does, I'll do it with her in stream. If not, then we might have to do it at another time to react to it. Oops. It's matching with Atlas and my son, the friend I adopted, because why not? And you know what? Fair. Okay, so I assume... Okay, do you all have the same moon ring? Or do you, like, does Atlas have a sun? Or Atlas has a sun, you have a moon? And if that's the case, then what does your son have? They have a sun and a star. Ah! I like that, actually. That's actually really freaking cute. What the heck? I know Dolly and I have these bond bracelets. So we can like tap on our wrists whenever we're like missing one another. And then they send a response back, and it makes me happy, makes her happy. You get little closeness touches and stuff. But yeah. And so now that I'm settled in, I feel better. I'm so happy to see everyone here. Hello. I thought it might be fun. Because while I was driving back from El Paso back to Austin, one of the people, Chopstick, I believe, asked me, hey, what's your lore? Like, do you have like a written up lore? And I was like, I can make it simpler for you, but it gave me an idea of wanting to do a little bit of a for like a better terms, a Q&A with me for my comeback stream. Just answering any questions that y'all might have from me, just in general about my character or whatnot. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna pull up. Um, I'm gonna pull it up right now. I don't know all of the questions. I know one of them because which I'll explain why one of them was very notable to me. Um, but yeah, let's switch over to our screen over here. I wanna be your spider. Okay. And if you have any questions in chat, I will answer them once we get through these ones. I think that's to the edge, right? Oh, that's the edge. I hope so. Aww. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. What the heck? Ah, these three are so cute. Aww. I love that. Y'all are freaking cute. Fuck you. You're so cute. Okay. Ooh, a photography channel? Honestly, I would be down for a photography channel. Just FYI, Crow, if you want to respond to Chopstick, feel free to make one. I'm cool with it. Okay. So, let's zoom in just a little bit more so that we can read all the questions. There's not that many, which is good. That's fine. But yeah, I wanted to answer some of these questions. And if you have any questions in chat, feel free to. I think the first one I want to answer is Chopstick's question, because you wanted to ask what my lore was, and I'm also going to turn off my fan because it's starting to the background noise is starting to annoy me. So you were asking what my lore is. And I don't know how much I want to share. Because I mean most of y'all know exactly what my lore is, because I say it in my read intro, which I'm a Kitsune Mafia boss with a horrible boba addiction, using your second chance at life to get revenge on the corporations that bought out the government for capitalistic profit. That is my entire intro. I don't know if you have any questions based off of that, but I will. You can actually make one? Y'all should be able to. Crow, feel free to ping Firefox, because Firefox should be able to. Well, not able to make a channel, but able to give y'all access to make channels, because y'all should be able to do that. But here's what I can tell you. Oh, Coder, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Also, I never talk about this, but I do have a TTS that's triggered by bits. So if you ever want to just send stupid messages to me, you can just you can use the TTS bot. Anyways, so my lore is I'm a kitsune that grew up with a very rich family. And I live in a time where basically the entire economy crashed. And so my family took advantage of that by buying out countries to quote unquote help them survive. And how that ended up happening, at least with the US in this instance, is they ended up basically just buying it out, right? They ended up basically paying out a bunch of people within the government to make certain decisions. So basically financial bias, because they were also having financial issues themselves. And so how that ended up happening, it basically just turned everyone into, listening to what the companies were saying. So basically, you turn into a corporatocracy, and that's how the entire world basically turned out. Um, and my family was one of the families that was in the forefront of buying out the U.S. And so when I was younger, I really didn't want to be a part of that. I wanted to stick to doing streaming, and that's who you met before, which was the silly little fop girl that you knew, the one that drank boba all the time. Um, the orange fox. I didn't want to share my identity with people, because I knew how badly people treated my family because of what they did, and how my parents reacted to me doing that is they kind of just said fuck you and hired a hitman to come after me to kill me, to fake my death, um, because they saw me as getting in the way of their goals, rather than helping them out. Um, but at some point, and in that situation, um, because of how gruesome it was, I should have been dead. But there was a doctor who was able to help me survive. The irony that the song is playing because this is part of my lore music playlist. um, and so she helped me survive. I took my second chance at life to get revenge on my family, and I did. I ended up killing my mother. Sadly passed away within that time frame, but and I don't know what happened to her. Which left my dad, and I killed my dad myself. Hello stream. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, I'm locking the channel. I'm locking the channel. Lock thread. It's smelly. Thank you, Ronnie. Uh and yeah, I killed my own dad. Which kind of sent me in a mental shock. And I had to go into basically a mental institute, or a psych ward for many months, um, until I was able to take care of myself properly. But I realized how lost I was because I spent quite a few years focused on trying to get revenge on my parents and my family, and I didn't really have the ability, like, yeah, groupie sock vacation. True. I would love to get art of just me with grippy socks. But I realized that I didn't really have a lot to look towards in life. And that wasn't until I was able to um that was until I realized that I had my streaming. I had coming full circle back to doing streaming again. And so that's why I'm here. Um so technically me doing these streams is me pushing forward my lore. Mhm. Mhm. I won't lie, there's a temptation to exploit mod privilege and post something stupid in the log channel. As long as you don't get me banned, maybe. I hope I'm okay. Oh, I'm perfectly fine. It's lore based, so it's not like. However, I will say, my story that I want to fully tell is going to be a very personal story. It's tells a story about my own experiences with dissociative identity disorder, which I don't talk about a lot. Um, but it's just telling a story about how I deal with, the identities that I used to have in the past. Technically I still have now, but they're not as gruesome as they used to be. Um, and I'm hoping that I can tell that story very well. I am hoping. Um, but yeah, if you're wondering, Chopstick, that's my story. I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to ask any other questions about that, feel free to. Um, but yeah, so there you go. There's that question. Okay, what's the next one? Or that's actually the first one technically in this channel. Are you gonna be Sigma when you stream again? What do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not Sigma? Are you saying I'm not Actually, I took a test. Apparently, I'm a soft alpha. I took a test with Shizuka, and I think it was Shizuka, Gunky, and we took a test to see like are we like alpha. I think it's the impreg quiz. I think it's what Gunky called it. Apparently, I'm a soft alpha. I don't know what that means, but pop off, I guess. Apparently, I was most compatible with Shizuka, so cool. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by. I don't know what you mean by. Are you gonna be Sigma? Or am I not Sigma? Anyway, I gotta go. Sorry, love in a friendly way. No worries. The impreg quiz. I don't know. That's what Gunky called it. I remember exactly what it's called. I don't remember the exact name of it, but that's what I remember it being. I remember Gunky very vividly calling it the impreg quiz. I was like, okay, damn. Well, to answer your question, I've always been out. I've always been alpha. I've always been sigma. Don't worry. And am I gonna sound pretty? Again. What do you mean by that? Am I not pretty sounding? I don't know why I'm asking you somebody feel. Well, I always sound pretty, but of course, I always sound beautiful. That never changes. What's your favorite charcuterie board food? Because I'm trying to think of what I usually go towards. Cause like my initial thing that I'll go for, because I usually get I'm trying to think here. I get like I take like a Ritz cracker or whatever the crackers are, and then I put like one of the cheeses and then a sausage on top, and then I eat that. Soleil, I'll do some fan art soon after I do Deme. No worries. Sorry, no worries. I hope Deme's art looks really good, by the way. I love Deme's model so much. I think she's really freaking funny. I'm excited to see the Deme art. Either way, thank you so much for doing fan art. I love seeing it. I always love seeing it. But yeah, I'll do like a cracker with cheese and like a piece of meat on top. It's usually like a kielbasa or like some kind of sausage. I love that. And I think if I could only have one of those things, it would probably be the sausage or the meat. Because I will eat all of it on a charcuterie board. Or if there's like fruits, like grapes, like cheese with grapes. Oh, that sounds so good. I think you did, but did you see the Christmas pop I did? Wait, did you? Wait, did you send it in arts and crafts? Oh, I love Donchi's art too. I want to see it. 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 Oh, hi. Ohio. Yeah. Oh my god. The thing I'm so happy about is I get to play with Bijou now, which is my parents' cat. Sadly, during this time, between November and stuff, my parents' older cat Zoe had to pass, which hurts a lot. We actually had pretty much all three of our longest time pets pass away. It's really sad, but we still have Bijou around. I pinged it for me. Oh yeah, I did see that one. It's silly mean. I do remember seeing that one. I really liked it. Thank you. I really wish I had a Christmas outfit, but I guess I am wearing like white and red. I just need a little bit of green. Thank you so much, Crow. I always appreciate, because I always hear you talking about the ideas you have for fan art, and I know you're just so freaking busy. I'm grateful whenever you do any art for me. It's like super appreciated. I I don't even need to move. I think you could see enough, chat. I think you can see enough. You forgot to say Latina woman. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Okay. This is the question I wanted to talk about because I love this question here, and I'll move so that y'all can read it. Hey Soul, when you were growing your community, do you think that making a Discord server made a difference? And I let me tell you, this is the only question that I genuinely read. The rest of them I didn't read yet or haven't even touched because I oh my god. I spent okay, so do you know when you get so moved by something that you start like talking to yourself, or like sometimes you have like a thought in your head and you start like talking with yourself in a car out loud? I did a whole ass presentation. I practiced this. I got so many ideas to think about how I could answer this question. I felt so motivated by this question. I even talked with Firefox about like this because I wanted to know their perspective about it too. Um Here's the short answer that I will say right now, but I want to get in a bit more detail here. Um the short answer, oh fuck, I forgot about adding the fan. I'll do the fan in a second. The short answer is no, but only in the short term. In the long term, it made a huge difference. And I think that was very obvious during this month where I had to be gone. There was no way for me to do streaming while I was busy. And yet people still stuck around. People still wanted to talk. And I think that goes to show how powerful a Discord server can be. Um and I have an interesting way of talking about it. Hi! Zero Gravy Smoothie, hello. Hello, how are you doing, hon? I talk to the voices. How are you doing, Smoothie? Hope you're doing well. I don't think I've seen you around. Actually, it's green, so I don't think you have been around. I think actually, yeah, no, you followed today. Yeah, you followed 2 hours ago. Nice to see you here, hon. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Okay. There is a way that I can explain this, and I think it's a fun way of explaining it. And I'm going to open up everyone's favorite tool. You and I both know it. We got the Excalibur out because I have a fun way of visualizing how how communities and streamers support people. And I think the one way, also thank you for the head pats. Thank you for head pat Smithy. The best way I'm going to explain this is if I make a Punnett square. So if you don't know what a Punnett square is, it's a way for people to, or for science to visualize how genes interact with one another. I'm gonna try my best to make this usable. But this is going to be our support structure for streaming, basically. And we have two genes, technically. We'll say two genes in this context. We have the streamer, and we have the community. The science nerd in me just squealed with joy. Good. So we have the streamer, and we have the community. And then we're also going to put the same here and here. And so basically what we're looking at is how these connect together and how they sort of permeate, I guess you could say. So this first square is going to be the streamer supporting streamer. So this is our first interaction. And how I would say how this exists is, let's say a streamer, let's say me, I want to play Peak because I'm playing Peak later this week. I know it's not inherently like really popular to play right now, but that doesn't matter to me. I think it's a fun game. I want to play it. And so that is me supporting myself because I'm doing something for myself that's fun. Or if I'm doing like model outfits or anything that I think I don't get little to no benefit from outside of like the efforts that I'm doing, but it's something that makes me happy, right? And then the streamer supporting the community. Streamer supporting the community is, I'm trying to think. Oh, no, I actually don't want to do this one yet. I'll leave it here, but I don't want to do that one just yet. Actually, no, this is the one supposed to be the streamer supporting the community. I'm sorry. This is the one supposed to be, yeah, delete this. I got it right the first time. Community supporting streamer. And that's through, you know, like bits, gift subs, throne, fan art, just anything that the community wants to give back to the streamer for the efforts that they do for their streams. And you know, like the suggestions channel in the Discord, that's a way that of the community supporting the streamer. But you're probably wondering, how does any of this here, how does any of this here relate to Discord servers? And that's where we're going to get to these two squares over here. Because these two squares are going to be the streamer supporting the community. And then we have, what? Oh, I keep pressing the start key. And then the community supporting the community. How Discord servers tend to start is the streamer supporting the community. Because in reality, when the streamer starts, streaming, they start making content, there's not many people that will join the Discord server because a lot of people already have dedicated communities. It's a big ask to ask people to join another community. But so when the streamer makes a Discord server, that's the streamer giving back to the community. And other ways you can think of it is like, you know, a streamer doing something that's popular. It's for themselves, so like it's still kind of this, but you know, they're doing it because it's a popular game. People, they want to make sure that people are able to see it. So that's the streamer supporting the community or giving them something that's beneficial. So these kind of go hand in hand. They're pretty close together, but they have some ways of being distinct. But Discord server starts here, but then, you know, as you start, you know, adding mods, those mods start interacting with more people in the community. I just realized that I'm not drawing. And they start, you know, those people start talking more often. What you'll start to notice is the community kind of starts supporting itself. You have mods that are mainly taking care of the Discord server. You have events that are happening because people want to be more involved with other people. Things that the community wants to do together because they love hanging out with one another, but they're not put on by the streamer, they're put on by the community. And so what you'll have is something that starts off as the streamer supporting the community, so it's not inherently beneficial, but over time, with it existing and with you being consistent with hanging out with your community, it becomes something that can self-sustain itself, where you will, you know, put some time into it. You want to hang out with people, obviously. You don't want to just leave people in the dust. But you don't have to keep thinking about this too much. So you're going to start focusing on other things that are you supporting your community. Because at some point you will want to do more bigger and grander things. And while you want to handle a Discord server, it is a big ask to handle a whole community. I know it is because I suck at modding, and that's why I have people like Crow and Zatada to help me out. You know? Fops makes the best friends. So yeah, answer your question. A Discord server initially doesn't seem like it's beneficial, but as long as you're being consistent with it, it is paramount to you having a not inherently a big community, but a healthy community. But I hope that answers your question, Coder. I don't know if you had any questions about this. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I don't know what's playing right now. Oh, it's the first of the month. I don't know what that is. But yeah, good. I'm glad it helped. Let's go back to Discord. It's the other stuff we have here. Sofan, am I doing well? I'm doing better. I think when I was in Seattle near the end, like me being in Seattle was the best time, but me having to leave Seattle and the anxiety that I had behind that, it kind of pushed a lot of people, not inherently pushed people away. It definitely pushed my partner to be a little bit more like, she was. I don't want to say that she's getting annoyed because she wasn't. I don't think she was inherently annoyed by it, but she was definitely starting to feel a bit stressed out about it. And I feel bad, but I had a lot of stress near the end of my move, um, and I definitely didn't have a lot of breathing room when it came to uh my hiatus. I was basically just working until I couldn't anymore. Um, but now that I'm in Texas, it's not perfect, but I'm acclimating. And now that I'm streaming, I feel a lot better because I missed everybody. And I was so anxious about the stream like not really going well. So I'm kind of just happy to see people around, you know? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Mara says 2 questions. I said one, but I guess I'll take it. Favorite kind of cheese, and what is it about foxes that makes you love them so much? Hang on. Give me a second.
Are you snowy princess? Are you the most snowy fox? I love the snow. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Luna Lou. This is a good girl.
Does that answer your question? Oh, Second! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Hello, 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 Raiders. My name is Soleil Fenley, a Keats Name Mafia boss with a horrible boba addiction, using your second chance at life to get revenge on the corporations that butt out the government for capitalist and profit. But thank you so much for raiding. I hope you had a fun stream. What have you been up to? If you don't mind me asking, it's been so long. The spirits are real. The spirits are real. The spirits are indeed real. Hopefully that answers your question, by the way, Mara. Sorry, repeat question. I changed resolution. I said, how's it going? What were you up to? It's been a long time because I've been on hiatus for a month. Just asking how you are. Blah. There we go. But yeah. And favorite kind of cheese? Hmm. Hmm. I like. Because honestly, I don't dislike cheddar. I think cheddar is a pretty good basic one. I like Gouda. I like Havarti. Um, you obviously got your Colby Jacks as well. Honestly, I think a good sharp cheddar. There's something there's something vivid about a sharp cheddar. I don't know how to explain it, but there's something in my brain that makes me think it's like a very saturated, not in like a market way, but in like a color way. I don't like it. And ride or die cheddar, very very true. I'm doing fine. Was playing last time myself for the first time, a coming of age 1980s Japanese game. It's good to see you back and that you did travel safe and sound. Absolutely. It was a long time. I'm very tired. I'm just happy to be home. I'm happy to be safe. That's the more than anything, I'm just happy to be safe, you know? I'm just happy to be safe. Um I love vintage cheddar, but I'm also a sucker for mozzarella. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I honestly also, to be fair, Parmesan's honestly kind of goated. I love just putting on some Parmesan on basically just anything. You got some pasta, put some Parmesan. If you got some like leftover pasta, put some Parmesan on it before you put it in the microwave. Whoa, I burped. Where can I post an autism food? There is a baking cooking channel. You can put it in there. Yeah. Except in goldfish cracker. Wait, favorite cheese. I just grate a bunch of types into a single bowl. Except in goldfish crackers, get original on the shelf and not 5 billion cheddar packs. Yeah. Honestly, goldfish, I haven't had it in a long time. I think I'm fine either way. I'll be so dead ass. I'm fine either way. But yeah. Hopefully that answers your question, Mara. Do I like liminal spaces? Oh, sorry. Do I like liminal spaces? I don't know. I played. There's like a mod pack, a Minecraft mod pack for liminal spaces. I like it. I wouldn't say I dislike it. Am I ghosting? Do y'all see that? What the heck is that? I don't know where that shadow's coming from. Anyways, but yeah, no, there's a liminal spaces mod pack that I played for a while. I'm terrified of it. I'm absolutely horrified from playing it, but other than that, I liked it. I liked it a lot. um, but I like backroom stuff kind of freaks me out. I've been wanting to play some backroom mods. I just need some friends to play it with. I'd ask like Miu because I know Miu likes some of those games, but she's been playing it with like Midas and everyone else. So I don't feel I don't know if I want to ask her, but maybe Gumi might be down. I don't know. Gumi and Shizuka. I might nab them and be like, hey, let's play some back rooms. Also hello stream. Brownie says hello stream. Say hi back. And yes. This is a threat. I'm kidding, it's not a threat. Okay. What did you send here, Tatada? So I saw it for a second, I was like, I don't see it. In a lot of different cultures, folklores, and internet creations, the markings present on face and skin can have extremely significant meaning, often related to deities, shrines, and families. And this is especially common in mythic type folklores like kitsunes. That's true. What significance, if any, do your cheek swirls and forehead markings hold, or do they just look pretty to you? I think it's just a pretty thing. In all honesty, I was actually supposed to have a toggle to turn them off. And I wasn't going to have it on all the time. But now it kind of feels like I have to keep them on, almost. I need to talk with Firefox or maybe Kyoki about like getting them, like having a toggle to remove them. Trying to make a floor on the spot. I won't make a floor on the spot. My lore is honestly just already kind of set in place. It would be really difficult for me to figure that out. I think it might be If anything, I think it's just similar to I don't know how Shylili's like markings hold significance for, but I know she has them. I would say that they're pretty close to that. They just don't glow. Like if I swap to a toggle that let my layers glow, they wouldn't glow. Just my eyes do. I wish I had a more satisfying answer, but I really just don't. I really wish I did. Uh Scary. Scary paw. But yeah, I hope they answer some of your questions. Do you, and actually I'm kind of curious. Every time someone asks make up a different lore confuse everyone, no. I don't want to confuse anyone of lore and stuff. It's like lore is super important to me in terms of like why I'm a VTuber in the first place. Like my lore is literally what made me want to have this character in the first place. Um, how does your organization make money? this this is how it makes money. I genuinely like people are like, "Oh, you make so much money streaming." I can probably check right now. I think I made like $20. I will check right now. I will give you the exact number right now. Um that's actually a lot more than I thought it was. Technically I made the highest that I've made like I think was on my debut because I made like around $400. But since then I've made less than 100. I made like $50, like 40, $50. I don't know if Firebox is mad at me for publicizing that, but like genuinely, I don't make a lot of money from this. Anything that y'all give for streams and stuff is so incredibly appreciated because you don't have to. No one has to. You don't have to donate to my Ko-Fi. You don't have to give me gifted subs. You don't have to gift bits or cheer bits. You don't have to gift any subs in the first place. You don't have to give your primes. You don't even have to follow me. You don't have to watch all the videos that I make. You don't have to subscribe, but you do. And anything that you do to make that, like anything that you give towards that is more than anything appreciated. Like just even following and subbing is more than enough and is so appreciated. And as you like and repost things, it just it helps your FOP get more and more bigger so you can have more and more FOPs to talk to, you know? So anything y'all give is incredibly appreciated. Like I don't even think y'all know that there's tier 2 and tier 3 sub emotes. They're not a lot. There's like 2 if you do. There's like one if you get one extra from tier 2 and another one from tier 3, but they're emotes that I use all the time in Discord. No one, I don't think I've seen anyone like actually tier 3 or anything like that, but they exist. They're there. I looked it up. Not a god. They're a race of megalomaniacs. Snake. What? Oh, Zis is one of the gods in Pathfinder. Oh. Too late. FOP sub is in my budget. Honestly, if y'all have budgets for this, that's better than what I do. I'm just like, ooh, friend, sub. I haven't been able to sub recently, but like seriously, anything that y'all are able to give, it is not necessary, but it is incredibly appreciated. And as things become a bit more, I would say more consistent in terms of money that comes in, that can start to go towards things like editors. Cause I look, I love doing my own editing, but I can't do it forever. As much as I would love to, I can't do it forever. So the more, like, there is technically a money structure about how your money goes to things. Currently, it's to make sure that I survive because I don't have another job. But as things become more consistent and then I have more money that I need to be having, I can start putting that towards things like paying for the services that we use every day, like with Figma and with Notion and Google Admin, because or Google Business, whatever the fuck it's called. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Um, and then eventually we can start looking into like, oh, can we get a shorts editor? Can we get a long form editor? So you want to tell me doing at least 5 jobs at once as a streamer isn't cool? My entire existence is shattered. It's not that it's not cool. I had a bit of an argument with people about this lately. Um, I find people who are able to just do everything by themselves is amazing and astounding. At some point, you will become your own linchpin. And you can't do everything yourself forever because you'll have energy dips. You will have moments where you just don't want to do that thing anymore. And then what are you going to do? You kind of have to keep doing it. You know, shorts are reliant on me to edit. And I am not consistent at all with my shorts posting. I've been trying, but at some point I hit energy dips. I hit things that are so fucking stressful in my life. And I can't just constantly edit all the time. And eventually I have to take a break. And it's kind of nice to have an editor that's able to be like, hey, I got you. Things will always happen. Always here to help out where I can. I understand that. I would appreciate people reaching out to me, or I would rather people reach out to Firefox rather than reach out to me, but like for things related to me to reach out to Firefox instead, because I usually end up just talking with Firefox about it in the first place. And he is my manager, so he should get those things, and then he can tell me about it. But I don't like reaching out to people myself because I'm not inherently desperate. And so I don't want to come off in desperation when I come to people being like, hey, I heard you talking about this sort of thing. I'd rather people come to me, be like, hey, this is something that I've been wanting to do for you. Is it possible that we can find something to work out? And I'm willing to do that. And I'm willing to discuss what those options are. Because I know the people that aren't genuinely just being like bots and they're actually asking for help, because they're probably people that I see often in the community. Yes, you will exhaust yourself at some point. I know because I've done that multiple times. You can do things by yourself for a while. Like, talking with Dolly about how she does pretty much everything herself. It's a very commendable thing. But at some point, I've like tried to usher her, like, at some point you have to work with other people because you just can't do all of it yourself forever. You have to find something or someone else to work with. And if you have good connections with people, some people are willing to do it for the time being as a volunteer. But, you know, hope that you can pay them in the future. Like for me, like for Firefox is fully volunteered. I don't pay him. And I hate that. And so I've made a promise to him that if we can work together and we can get this to a point where it is fully successful and I have enough money to basically pay for 2 salaries and shit, or at the very least like a salary and I have a bunch of money left over, that I would give some money to Firefox, because I don't think they have a job. I don't really know how I think it could pay disability or some shit. I don't know. But they really don't have a job because of personal things that I won't talk about. So having me be able to help him is something that I strive to do, because they've given so much to help me, especially this past month where it has been the most distraughting time of my life, where I never really felt like I had, like these past few days, I really felt like I didn't have people around to talk to. A lot of people I felt like were coming and going from my life, and I got terrified that I couldn't talk with them. And Firefox has been there all the time. I owe everything to how much Firefox gives, not just for me, but for this community. And I want to be able to repay that back eventually. Firefox, I give Firefox so much credit for everything because they really do deserve it. Here's my editor. Did y'all see the ad, by the way? Oh, I love the ad. There was some out of context clips that I did at the start. I didn't post most of them yet, but they exist. I literally have in Notion a page that says out of context clips, and it's just all of those things. I'm fucking sweating right now. It is so hot in here. Might actually have to turn that back on. I will say, Seka, I know you weren't here for the earlier parts of our Q&A stuff, but did you have any questions for me? If you do, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if you have any questions for me as a character, if you have questions for me as a person, I love your content. How is it so good? Points at a cat rolling back and forth with the keyboard. Research and time is how I like to say it. I think if you're in this space enough as a content creator and that you watch a lot of streamers, you will start to notice how your own speech differs from people that you look up to, or things that you tend to start picking up from them. And so you'll genuinely just start to be like, oh, I'm saying this stupid funny thing because my Oshi says that same thing, or you're more expressive because you watch a lot of your Kamiyoshi or whatever. And then also just experience. You know, you don't do this thing overnight. This is something that you grow over time. And if you have things in like public speaking, it helps a bit more. But for the most part, what you're looking for is, one, who do you look up to as a content creator? Two, what things do you imitate very well towards like your friend group? And three, are you willing to spend the time talking to yourself and getting comfortable with that, so that once you get to the point of, you know, my brain's shutting off. Are you willing to spend the time it takes to get comfortable with talking to yourself, and then eventually talking with a community that's on the other side of your screen? You know, but if you're able to do all three of those things, and you're able to, and you know, if you have experience in public speaking, if you have experience in comedy, you don't really have to have experience in comedy, like an education in comedy, but definitely watch comedians. Comedians that you trust, obviously. Don't watch people that you don't have a good bias towards. But like, you know, just look at comedians, look at other streamers, look at your Kamiyoshis and your other Oshis. Look at other creators that aren't even VTubers. Maybe they're just other streamers in the space. Not only will you get experience on how to be comfortable in stream, just visualizing on how they interact with other people, but you'll also get time, you'll also get ideas for other content. And you'll start to find ways to make that fun for other people. I have to stop myself to make certain jokes because my main humor comes from Monty Python. That's fair. I mean, I tend to make a lot of lewd jokes. I don't think you'll get many of those while I'm here at my parents' place. Some might slip out just by accident, just because that's just who I am. But I get it. But, you know, if that's something that makes you you, then do it. Don't be afraid to show that off, you know? I have been talking so much. Can't wait for Flopped Up to explain randomly yelling horse cock within the next few months. I don't have to, because I have a short that says it already. Oh god. Kill me. Oh god. Why do I have like 3 pinks? What the heck? Oh, there we go. I've been talking so much. I'm not used to it. My body needs to get used to this. I'm excited. I'm starting doing commissions. I'm kind of scared. Trying to talk at least 10 hours. Ooh, that's difficult. Because I kind of talked over everything. I don't think I missed anything. Did I? I've been really enjoying talking with oh, that's why. Because I want to leave that unread. I opened Discord. I saw I got a ping from Cinder's Discord. I checked it and I saw that there were Pyro Pup plushes and I almost wanted to scream because I got so excited. As I was talking about earlier. I got really happy. It's like, ah, that's a thing. I want someone to buy it for me. Oh, I remember. I was gonna add a fan to my throne because I need it. Okay, I need to open up Amazon. Should we go shopping for a fan? Should we go shopping for a fan, chat? Do y'all have do you have an entire chat to choose from? What do you mean? What do you mean I have an entire chat to choose from? Oh, shut up. Shut up. Do y'all have experience in like choosing fans and stuff? Because I don't really have an idea to go off of. I know I bought like a Vornado in the past. Love that thing. But I kind of want something that's not just going to break immediately. I'd love something that's like long. I wish I could have like a horizontally long fan instead of a vertical fan, you know? Is there a horizontal fan? Yeah, horizontal fan. Or under the desk fan. Is there an under the desk fan that I can use? Big industrial metal fan. I can't do that. Ooh! Wait. Oh, that thing's tiny. I think that's really small. Yeah, it's really small. I saw something. You know what? I'm gonna switch over to the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. I saw this and I got really excited, and then I realized that's not what we're looking for. We're trying to look for like a horizontal fan. Something that's like long across the floor. So that way I can like just hide it behind something. You want a fan under your desk? Okay, no. That's called illegal. Zatada, that's called illegal. That's called hell no. I guess I won't find a long one. So like I normally get like Vornado in the past. I don't have an idea. Vornado served me many years well. I know, right? I used to have one that lasted me like years and then it died. And I got another one, but it lasted like that. It lasted like a few months because of how long I used it. But I want something that like pushes a lot of air because like I need to get it kicked out of the room more than anything. Okay, let's just look up Vornado. Because this is the one I had before. This did not last very long. This thing died almost. Like it burnt. That's how bad it died. Tornado, to get this free from nature. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you, sucker. Hi, hi, Dunchi. Hornado. I am a hornado. Ooh, there's a humidifier. Ooh, love that. Whole room space heater. I don't need a space heater. Trust me, I have an Intel PC. That's heating enough. Air circulators. How large are we talking? Damn. Tornado strata. Interesting. Whole room air circulator. That might work actually. But they're expensive. Holy shit. I do like this one though. That's $130. Hell no. Okay, I think we can add. I think we'll add this. I think we'll add this to the throne. I don't have to do payout, right? Thank you. I was gonna lose my mind if I had to pay that out. There we go. It's on my throne. And then there's also this. If you want to support my my spending if you want to support my spending issues, you can buy this. Oh, I forgot. Actually, no. It was this one that I wanted to give. Add back. How do I add this back? Damn it. Can I just look on this person's... Okay. If I just search up on Eric's shard, can I just add this back? Don't feed her addiction. Do it. Do it. And do it. What if I add like 10,000? Okay, 100. That's fine. Does that mean that you have to buy 1,000 of them? Okay, good. I was like, I don't want it to like. Oh, I just only added one. That's weird. Why does it make it 100? Doesn't change anything. Okay. I don't want it to disappear every time, you know? Either way. I care about the fan. The fan is the only thing I care about because I'm just dying in here. I have to use it. I saw it earlier. Hang on. Where is it? I saw it. Not for NATO. Ugh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have this. This is what I'm using in my office right now. It's literally an industrial utility fan. It moves so much. It moves so much air. Can we reprogram her to be addicted to indie games instead? No. Let me keep my love. Let me keep this, please. I beg you. Oh my god. What do we do now? I have some... I don't even know. Ooh. Like the biggest issue that I have is I need to be able to control the fan speed enough so that I can have like the proper level of airflow without it being like super like so it's like just putting noise in the fan. That's the problem with this because I have to make it not loud. So I'm finished Doom, right? I haven't, but I also don't have. I kind of want to revisit it on like a proper stream rather than just putting it on at the end. Plus I'm really tired. Honestly, if I promise, chat, if I promise that we're going to watch, if I promise that we're gonna watch the live stream first thing tomorrow, right? If I promise that, can I go get? Can I take a bit of a nap? Is this good for a comeback stream? I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm happy that we were able to talk for a couple of hours. I am a little sleepy. I also have a lot of work to do. The one I sent in stream chat has 3 settings. I'm a bit warm, I'm kind of hot, and I'm sweating so bad I need Gale Force Winds. I need all 3. I need all 3 at once. Oh my god. I need all 3 of them. I'm just, like, I don't know if I have hyperhidrosis, but I feel like I just do. I have no way of explaining that. I kind of just have. I kind of just do right now. Oh. Oh. You actually know what? No, I think it's good. Are we willing to end stream right now so that we can go and bother my good friend Yasumi? Because I think she just finished episode 8 of Dispatch. Actually, yeah, I think she just finished episode 8 of Dispatch, which means she just finished it. We gotta get a reaction to Dispatch because I haven't played it yet. And I really want to play it. But thank you for being here. I'm really happy that I'm really happy that so many people came back. So many people are supportive. So many people are yapping with everyone else. It makes me really happy. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep helping people. And God, so much of my, like, so much of how I've been feeling the past few days has made me, like, doubt so much of it. And I don't want to go into too much detail because it's very personal stuff, but I'm happy to be back. I want to keep doing this for as long as I can. I don't want to have to get a job. I don't think a work job has treated me as well as y'all FOPs have been. And if I have to go back to the working force, I don't even know what I would want to do. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I can't ask this of people, but I hope that y'all can keep supporting me in everything we do, because I almost feel like that I all I got is y'all, and I don't want to lose y'all. Thinking about, like, upending so much of what I've been doing across so many places, I'm always terrified of losing y'all, or that y'all won't move with me to other places. And I don't want to leave anyone behind, you know? And having to go on that hiatus made me really feel like I had to leave people behind, and it hurt a lot. A lot. So I'm happy to see people around. I want to keep doing this for as long as I possibly can. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens next week. We'll see what happens before the end of the year. And we'll see what happens in 2025. I love y'all, FOPs. Don't block me, meanie. let's go. Let's go raid Yasumi. And as per usual, if you want to yap with me, or other fops, there is a Discord that's so popping off. So many people are yapping in there. If you have ideas for like stream events that you want to host, like movie nights or game nights or anything along those sorts, feel free to open a ticket in the server, and my mods will absolutely read it. Firefox will read it. I will read it eventually. But like, don't be afraid to just recommend fun events and stuff to do, because fun. I want to have fun with y'all, and I can't really put on all the events all the time. So it's nice to see if people want to like put on fun events and things, so that whenever I don't have the time to put them on myself. And like and also for today, I don't have a link to it, so I'll just put it socials. But if you want to, if you're a creator who needs help doing shorts or branding or graphic design or anything like that, I just opened my commissions. You can get to a link for it on Blue Sky or anywhere else that I've posted my commission site, which is on VGen. You can also just look up Soleil Fenley on VGen. I'll probably be there. But other than that, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's go and raid Yasumi. I think, is she still in BRB? Dang it. We have to hold out. We have to hold out. Or do we just raid her right now? Do we just see what happens? Let's just raid her. Screw it. We'll go ahead and raid Yasumi. She's a good friend of mine. I love her so very much. And be sure to copy the raid message. If you're not subbed, feel free to sub right now. Or if you can't sub, that's perfectly fine. If you want to remove the emotes or whatnot, or what have you. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Yasumi. I appreciate y'all for being here. And let's make a freaking mess. let's have fun this week. Let's have fun this rest of the month, and let's make a fucking blast next year. All right. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye.